Hello, this is Andy of hoboontheroad.com in Manila. I'm trying to get around to showing a tip that I've been working on for a few months now. I learned that I could do this a few months ago, and now I'm actually doing it. I'm going to show you how to install how to take a normal slider on a padlock and convert it to to where you're able to actually use a padlock like this on a lock. In the past, I used to put this type of little ring on here, and what was happening is I was about ready to install one of these rings, which are quite hard to buy, when all of a sudden I realized I didn't really need this ring. What I could do is I could just take one of these wire ties, run it through the little loop on the slider of the zipper, put it together. This is a one-way slider, a one-way tie. Once you go in, it'll kind of click, and after a certain point you can't reverse it. You have to cut it off. So the problem here is it can just keep going smaller and smaller. So I'm going to put this on here, and then what I want to do is make it so that it can't become bigger, right? So what I'm doing, I don't want it to become smaller, so I'll take duct tape. This is kind of a fancy blue duct tape, and I'll tape it right behind the where the juncture is of the, I guess the slide snap thing or whatever you want to call it, and I'll make a big wad of duct tape right there. Now I'm going to duct tape it on both sides, and what I've done really quick is made it this so that it cannot adjust smaller, stays the same size. Now if you want to make this, I have one on here and I put more tape on it. I can't put large amounts of tape, and this is easily cut with a pair of scissors or fingernail clippers, or a knife. But truthfully, your bag is easily cut by fingernail clippers, a knife, or whatever. We're not stopping a thief. What we're doing is slowing them down. So mainly I just want to have a way to lock up my bag so that the cleaning lady can't get in my bag and steal stuff. I cut off real little pieces and then tape this up. What you can see right now is I've created a loop, and now what I can do is take a regular padlock and put on here, then lock it, right? What I normally do is I take this regular normal dog chain, it looks like a dog chain, right? Wrap it around the TV, the chain it to the chair, chain it to the bed. Beds are really good. I do it a lot. I take this, I run, after I loop this, through the bed or something, I hook it onto that padlock, lock it onto here, lock the bag up. So then it would be like chained to the bed. I open it up to use it, and then I close it again. I don't always keep my valuables in here. Strangely, this is obviously locked up. I'll put my camera and stuff in there, big stuff, my computer, but I won't necessarily put my money. I often hide my money in places like under my dirty underwear or something like that, kind of hidden in plain sight, places where people wouldn't suspect to look. It's a very simple tip. You can buy these wire ties about anywhere on the planet. They're quite a nice little thing. I also use it for the airports, because supposedly you're not supposed to put a lock on the bag. Normally I do, but some, in the United States are kind of strict, so I put that on there in place of the lock. They can cut it off, then they can get into the bag, and I don't have to worry about them cutting my bag up or the lock. It's a nice little thing. The trouble is you do need to, you can't get this off easy. You need a pair of scissors or a pair of fingernail clippers. Works good. Well, real easy way, quick, fast, cheap. Just need some duct tape and some wire ties sold anywhere on the planet. I'm fully in favor of promoting tips that you can do anywhere on the planet. I'm not a big fan of coming up with some specialized tip where you have to go do it in the United States or go find it off with some kind of special hardware or something. This is real easy to find almost anywhere. Thank you. Andy, Hobo Traveler, Manila, Philippines. Bye.